ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage, came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Meanwhile, Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. That is his 951st NFL reception. So 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On play action, Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Again, it's Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Herbert. Able to shake him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Three 0 after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Herbert. A solid stiff arm. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Personal foul. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
Let's go, baby.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Well, the Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end.
We got to get it instant.
Totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence, rolling to his right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Lawrence. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Lawrence's throw. Now
oh my.
the ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Herbert finding Williams once more, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown on the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Well, the Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Tito Agbanaya making that tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Herbert now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Give him another one right back to Allen. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert. He's got this to
What the
Williams,
hell?
complete. Touchdown, LA! Mike Williams, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. But to throw again is Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On third down, Lawrence.
Oh, my God.
Able to get the pressure and bring him down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Well, looks like I'm doing it.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And did he have a He kept it on.
Let's fucking go.
Managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner.
Joe
Not too
Schla.
long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about this moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As was a no break needed, let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. This still a one-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go, Quiz.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This guy.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Lawrence will throw. And that is incomplete. Pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Mike Williams and his Charger offense getting set for the next series. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. 6 yards the pick up, and that's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is swung out to Eckler.
Oh, good
And
tackle.
he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy, and back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Come on, Quez. Come on, Quez. Let's go.
There he goes, left side. And this will be a touchdown. Quez Watkins taking it in. And the Thunderbirds have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Yo.
Bro, I just got a punt return touchdown with Quez.
I almost lost Justin.
98 yards.
Yeah, and he had a punt return too to take the lead like a minute left.
Hell yeah. Not like, I just got up 17-14. So I needed that.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Why Josh Allen is on the rest of my
The lane opens here. He's
My boy Joey Slide just made the open field tackle on the kicker. Joey Slide.
And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
I had a sign of the mentor from Micah to get his interest up. And then he still had to up his bonus just a little bit. He'll accept it. Close.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And a dangerous throw.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I have Joey Porter Jr. as my other corner.
It was nearly intercepted.
I think he's got to be careful not
nice.
to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side.
I just knocked the fuck out of Keenan Allen.
Not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you
Yeah, maybe a negative cap space again. They see this. I gotta accept like 4 or 5 year options.
This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
Fucking Damone Clark got injured last time. He was out 2
They
games.
knocked it free, but couldn't
Oh
take it
yeah.
away.
I just activated.
But it misses the target, incomplete.
I just
The other day they
activated
told us
Barrett
we've got
with
third and
Avalanche.
5 or less. We have to be able to convert, and I guess
So
every
now
team
any
would
hit
say
stick's
that,
gonna be a
Charles, but
fumble.
an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some
Oh, bro, I got
matchups
the
that
out
they
the
had,
bags X
thought
Factor,
they could
bro.
exploit
Yeah,
them,
you do.
unable to do so on that play.
The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm about to.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
19 yards to pick up there.
I got the Eagles first round pick. They're 0-2. Sounds like pick 8. Maybe I could try to trade them.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10.
2 first round
They'll
picks.
get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in.
I knew one of us was going to get Jigba.
If you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Oh boy, Conch.
It's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Thunderbirds are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Who else has 2?
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab,
Did he trade
jab,
next year's too?
jab. And finally, the haymaker to
Any other
put that
players
drive
you
away.
An extra point by Slide is up and good. And his
No, I
guys
just got some
will
like
take a
I got
10-point
like 3 or 4 rookie
lead. And
DNs.
he's gonna do it for this third quarter of action.
About to work with.
NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi
Couple of
Stadium
offensive
in
linemen.
Inglewood. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. A little short pass. This is Everett. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so
But
good
what
with the
if
field
the
goal.
Eagles
Don't
go
necessarily
0-3?
need a touchdown.
What do the Eagles go against? I might bank on them losing
A
again.
shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got Allen. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Damn, Aaron Donald's still
Hold on
playing.
here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment.
Can I bank on them beating the Eagles?
So
You think the Rams will beat the
Eagles?
Eagles?
Been a dormant
Yeah,
offense in
franchise.
this
Oh, yeah.
second half. Here's first and 10. Herbert
It's
off
like I'm
of
gambling on
action.
the draft pick.
And he'll
Going on
protect
3.
himself at the end here as
They
he
got
gets
Kenny
a
Pickett?
decent yardage.
Stafford is their third stringer.
Tucking it and
Wow.
running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
They got J.J. McCarthy as their backup. He's the quarterback from Michigan. Michigan's like projected to win the national championship.
But it's only
Pretty
second
good.
and short. So that run is still likely to lead to
Kenny
second
Pickett,
downs.
though.
And he's
Matthew
gonna be
Stafford,
taken down
37 years old.
at the 40-yard line. First target, first
Oh,
catch
oh.
and a first down.
I may trade the Eagles pick right now. What quarter you in?
Now it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is accurate.
Fourth quarter.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because
How
of
my
that,
native?
it's been
Oh,
very
so that's
hard
not
for them to
fucking
move the
challenge
ball
Jones,
because
bro.
you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
What if
You
I
tackle them almost on the
cut him by
spot.
the safety
That means you
back,
have to run
captain?
extra plays, harder to move it.
So we say Mike.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers
What?
first down.
How is that
Beat by
first?
much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's
Let's
gonna
go,
be
rookie.
intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And a big turnover
Boy,
there
Igby
as his
Noson just
guys
got a
will
pick.
get the football back. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. They go play action with Lawrence. Going deep here for Watkins.
Go get it, Quiz.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Quez Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Thunderbirds are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Good
But
ball,
this is
Trev.
exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definite.
Josh Sweat always been on the Eagles?
I think so. go quiz.
Defensively, one play and into the end zone. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film
Jigba.
there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
LA readies for its next possession.
You played your game?
And with 3 interceptions
Yeah, I already played it.
already, we'll see. Do
Oh, wow.
they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And to the right side here, it's Allen.
Really,
And
Trevor?
he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time,
nowhere to go for Herbert.
Let's go,
and he's
Trevor.
going to go down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up.
Would you rather have one
Eventually
top
dropped
10
for a
pick
huge loss.
or 2 like late 20 picks?
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Said one top
The
10?
4th down play doesn't
Or
work
2
for the
late
Chargers.
20 picks.
And now possession will go over inside
Honestly,
the 15.
I kind of made out with the 2 late
Still
20s.
over 3 minutes remaining in this game,
But the
boy,
top 10 pick
not
is
getting
crucial
that
too.
one
You can
ever.
still get
That's a
something out
little
of the
bit
top 5
demoralizing, so
if
they
they
have to be
drop.
careful about that, because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense.
big too,
But
I guess.
now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what?
I remember when we
4-minute offense, maybe they can
chose
put this
Travis
thing away.
Frederick at like pick 31, bro,
Throwing now,
and nobody knew
Lawrence
who
on
he was.
first down.
Because he was projected 2nd, 3rd rounder, but we chose him
Toward
like
the
last
end
pick of the
zone,
1st.
but that's gonna
Yeah.
wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed
And then
collision
played
to
6
jar
years
that
and
one
became a Hall of
free.
Famer. Wow.
Sure did.
Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. To the end zone, but
I wouldn't
it's
know PI.
incomplete.
though.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
God
And
damn it.
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, You would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketing the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5. Herbert gets this into the hands of Allen, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on 1st down, this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Herbert.
Good D.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down, 10 yards to go. They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They watch me on prime time.
On play action, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. offense. And it's
Let's go, Johnny Wilson.
touchdown from 13 yards out. And the Thunderbirds have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let's go, Mike.
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Malik Willis.
And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line.
I just hit a fucking Braxton Miller spin with Malik Willis.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them. But
Oh,
it's
dude.
just not a good
Huge
play.
circle button.
I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of you guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Fielded at the 33.
Oh, let's go, Quiz. Oh, my God. I just got another punt return with Quiz.
Touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
It was amazing.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they...
Oh, my goodness. Quiz is that bad, dog.
This man looks amazing.
He's a demon. Down my screenshots.
Defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So after the punt
God damn, 51 to 45, dude.
Can do with this kickoff. This taken in right around the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score
Good job.
might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Cooper DeJean.
Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Got a pick 6 with Coop.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert now. Allen's got it complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs. Again, Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
I know he want to get
Even with
500.
such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the
I was like,
offense
I
wants to
know
score
this
some
man wants to
points
get
in this one,
500.
They're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Trouble.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
I was able to hold him 14 points.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a
Completely shut him out
performance
second
by
half.
the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both
I
sides
still
of the
didn't have
football
issues
here in
with the
this one.
sheet right.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the
Machine.
time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you
Yeah, was he
both
being
show
a
your best, and I think that's what we
Jigba?
saw from both the offense and the defense.
Was he being a Jigba?
So for Honolulu, it's an ideal start as they move to
Amazing
3-0 now on the.
Cool. Gotta upgrade. That's fine, bro. Hit power, man, and zone. Tackle. Fuck yeah, Coop.